Hi, we're on the radio. Hi.
I need these.
Yeah, you can put on headphones if you want. It's not essential.
Okay.
This
Hello,
is
Radio
KCPR San Luis Obispo 91.3 FM, and this is a Biba Pickles Variety Show. And I'm here with Jeremy from The Pushback. Hi.
Hello. How's it going?
Good. How are you?
I'm spectacular, Biba. Thanks for having me.
Oh, yes, no problem. So I want to say that we were supposed to have you on earlier, like a month ago, but you had an accident.
Mm-hmm.
And you just called me. You're like, oh, yeah, I just like ripped all my muscles in my stomach. And I was like, what?
Yeah.
I was with a band when you called me, too. And I was like, oh, God, you should just rest. You don't worry. You just don't worry, period.
Yeah. It was, it kind of sucked. It was like 4 weeks. I'm actually starting work today for the first day since then. So, yeah, I ripped my lower abdominal muscle. It was kind of gnarly, really bad.
With a chain.
Yeah, I ran full force into a chain in a dark parking lot, and I didn't see it. And it saw me, apparently.
That's so... Oh.
Devastating.
For some reason, my hand hurts really bad. I want to just...
Yeah.
Ah.
Makes you cringe.
No, that's the most painful thing. And I've seen painful things, and for some reason, that just...
Yeah, it was bad.
Is it better?
It's a lot better. Yeah, that's why I'm here and able to play, and I can actually walk now, and I can ride my bike, go to work.
Does this mean your dream of being a bodybuilder is now over? You will never be able to pump iron ever again?
Unfortunately, I can't. But I can just from the knees down. So I'm just going to get really good
Leg
at calf
bodybuilder.
stuff. Yeah, just really good at calf stuff.
Wow. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Now, when you say you're going to get good at calf stuff, are you just into baby cows?
Specifically, yeah.
I'm Chris Hansen. Would you have a seat? Did you know this calf was only 6 months old? And you're like, I didn't know conversations.
I was like, Chris Hansen. I thought that was the cow's name. I was like,
from MSNBC. You're free to leave whenever you want.
I don't watch TV. I don't know what that is.
My grandpa watches it all the time. I'll walk into my kitchen to get food, and it's like, so what do you do for a living? It's like, I'm a school teacher. You're a school teacher? You're free to leave whenever they want. And then they run out of the house, and the cops jump on them and arrest them. I'm like, I'm just trying to get, I have a baked potato. Can I get that? Is that okay? Can I get some butter and sour cream? Is that okay? Nope, just the potato. Okay, that's fine. There you go. It's very weird.
Yeah.
So, do you want to do some sound checking?
Yeah, I'd love to. That'd be awesome. This is a sound check.
This is a sound check. Just play a little of your guitar so I can... You can start singing so I can get it.
Never gonna sell you out, soar like thunder. I don't understand you, girl. Why you troubled now? Never gonna set you free. Build my courage, base upon simplicity. Don't get discouraged. I'm gonna teach you and learn you what it means to be set free. You know you gotta slow down, let up, give me your security code. How's that sound, Biba?
Sounds good.
Cool.
I thought you were going to play Southern Man. When you started playing, I was like, Southern Man.
Gonna. That would have been cool.
You gotta do what the good book says.
Yeah, that is very true.
And we were talking about Neil Young being, good.
One of the best ever. Huge influence. I used to listen to him when I was super young.
Wait, you have to talk like this. Ba, 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 ba.
Ba, ba, ba. Yeah, I used to listen to him when I was really young. He's a big influence of mine. He's awesome.
He is awesome. Did you see the movie that he made with Devo called Human Highway?
No.
It's out of print, and Dennis Hopper is also in it.
What?
And it's like about like Neil Young and Dennis Hopper. No, Dennis Hopper owns a diner that is also a gas station. So these people are going to go get their gas, and they service them up and fix up their car, and they go in the diner and they have some lunch, and Dennis Hopper's there, and then Neil Young is his like stupid cook, and he's like, "Oh, I burnt the burgers again." You're like, "Oh, you're so stupid."
And then it was like the only time they showed him, or was he like a main role?
No, like those are the main characters. They're like a tiny town, and then Devo is like they're like workers at a nuclear power plant in Linear Valley near this place, and they've been dumping like toxic waste by them, and like it gets crazy, and it's post-apocalyptic, but it's funny. And like
weird. Awesome.
Neil Young was inspired by Devo, and so he did the Trans album.
Wow.
And it's all like new wave, and then he did that rockabilly album where he was like super into Elvis.
Oh yeah, I do remember that one.
And then he did rap stuff. Have you heard Neil Young rap?
Oh my god, no.
It's so funny. It's not as bad as Brian Wilson, but more entertaining. Like you're like, whoa. So, Neil Young, a revolutionary.
Master of all.
No, I love Neil Young.
I don't need these, right?
You don't absolutely need the headphones.
They're bugging me.
So, you can start whenever you want.
Excellent. Cool. Hey, everybody. My name's Jeremy. I'm in a band called The Pushback. You can find us on Facebook. I'm here to do some acoustic versions of my song with Miss Biba Pickles. Thank you very much. Really appreciate you.
No problem. You're welcome anytime.
Oh, thanks.
Oh, and shout out to Neil.
Yeah.
He's not here.
Shout out to Neil Breton on the bass.
And he's in Paso,
Mm-hmm.
where it's hotter than here.
It is hotter. He's keeping it real, though. He's keeping it cool.
He is keeping it real. And what's your drummer's name?
Her name's Chris Peterson. She's out there, too, listening. Hi, CP.
She's saying hi back. I was listening for it, but I couldn't hear it. Of course, because I have the headphones on.
Yeah.
So, yeah. They're not here, but they're here in spirit.
Awesome. Yeah, I can feel it. It's pretty awesome. All right, cool. This one's pretty new. This one's, I've been kind of getting it ready for the group, for the trio to show it to them, to make it into a live song with the band and all that. I usually write on acoustic first. So this is pretty new. This one's called Security Code. Gonna sell you out slow like thunder. I don't understand you, girl. Why you troubled now? Never gonna set you free. Build my courage based upon simplicity. Don't get discouraged. I'm gonna teach you and learn you what it means to be set free. You know you gotta slow down and let up. Give me your security code. Oh. heard once before. I don't want it more than this for sure. Never save the best for last, 'cause you might not get there. Savor every last drop, 'cause that's all you get. Yeah, that's all. Yeah, that's all you get. Oh. Yeah, that's all. Yeah, that's all you get. Thanks. And that was me on kazoo, but I wouldn't have done it without my brother Carmelo. He handed it to me at the perfect time. So thanks for the kazoo.
Is he really your brother? Is he your
He
biological?
is biologically my brother. He's 2 years younger.
Because I've whenever I've been like talking to people lately, they say this is my brother, and I believe them. And then later it's like, oh well, no, we're not really related. I just call them my brother, and it makes things like really confusing because it's like, so like, what was like growing up? Like, oh, we didn't like grow up together. We just, I'm like, oh,
Let
well,
you down. Like,
yeah, I didn't know that. I need to know the appropriate questions to ask.
yeah.
Where I don't sound like an insane person.
Yeah. Well, it's not your fault. It's the other people's fault for just throwing the word brother out there. Like it's a common thing to just call everyone brother, 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 brother. It gets confusing.
It does get very confused. I have a brother.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's 12 years younger than me.
Holy cow.
He's the youngest. I'm the oldest.
So he's 30?
He is
Oh.
10.
Cool.
Yeah.
Wow. Nice.
He was born 2003.
Wow, that's crazy.
I was born 1990.
Ooh, that's crazy too. Well, it was only 3 years.
Yeah, what year were you born in?
87. But that just sounds different because it's 90. It just sounds,
It's a different decade.
yeah.
That's why.
It just sounds weird. I don't know.
So, Carmelo, you are 2 years younger. Oh, Matt behind me was born in 89. We're all relatively the same age. It
Yeah, we
does
are.
not matter.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
Neil, on the other hand, he's listening. That man's old.
He's ancient.
He's older than the town of Slow. He like they came here to establish the town, and he was just here. He was just standing there here, and he's
Waiting
like,
for you.
he's like, it's about damn time. Where am I gonna hang up this art I've been putting in the dirt? That's my joke. What? Oh, and he's a wizard. Apparently, Matt's like, he's a wizard. That's true. I heard that he was.
Of course he is.
I saw it in a tattoo on Ruben Sawyer. Neil is a wizard. I can hear him all the way in Paso going, I don't appreciate that.
Grumbles.
He's also a bear. What's your next song?
This one's called Straight Laced. And I think this might be our drummer Chris. It might be her favorite, one of her favorites, because she like starts it off and kicks it off. It's got a really nice feel to it. pigsty and smile. Oh, my mind went into exile. It seems nothing is real anymore. Yeah. Roll by the pigsty and cry. What a wasted life. Pushing pencils to paper, staring through your eyes. Who's got the right? Who's got the right? Oh, who's got the right? Who's got the right? Cross the bridge, turn around and light it up. Liberated, go and pour yourself another cup. Cross the bridge, blow it all to smithereens. Gonna show the future what it truly needs, yeah. Now backtrack, what was all the building for? Some experiences worthless as a penny. Backtrack, marvel at the chore. Feeling your reflection now as black as tar. Now it's black as tar. Boom, boom. Thanks. That one was called Straight Laced. Like laced boots. Like straight lace, like prim and proper.
Yes. My aunt's very straight laced.
It was about the man.
Was it?
Mm-hmm.
I kind of got that vibe from it.
Cool.
Because I was listening to the lyrics. And yeah, I like that one. I can
Thanks.
agree with Chris on that.
Yeah. Yeah, I like that. It's one of my favorites to like let loose with, I guess. Because some of them I think about a lot, and then some of them I'm just like, I just don't think about it. That's kind of.
Is that you're not? I'm not thinking about it. I'm just riffing.
Mm-hmm. Pretty much. Kind of like turn the throttle up and just do it.
When's the next time that you guys are playing a show?
Well, we're actually like I haven't been playing my electric. It's been hard to stand up and have it pulling on my shoulders and like resting on my abdominal. And I like to kind of grind and move around when I play, and hasn't really been doing it for me with the electric. It still kind of hurts. So I haven't really put any new gigs on the lineup yet. As far
So
as
you're
band.
just waiting on like your
It's
side to be better.
yeah. I mean, it's pretty soon. I guess I should start now, but I mean, yeah. I mean, we're probably gonna end up doing like Frog and Peach sometime soon. We've played there a few times. Really like the stage. They have a good PA, and people there are really cool. And we played there, I think, 3 or 4 times.
I was there at one of them
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
because you played with the Ragged Jubilee,
Oh yes.
and I had Ethan on my show.
That was so awesome. We got that like last minute. Like we couldn't find a band, and Magic Neil just called up Ethan, and Ethan was like, "Sure, we'll be there." It was great.
That's
The same
sick.
day, literally the same day, they came up from like half of them were here, in Slow, but half of them were in LA, and they like got together for us. It was really cool. I mean, they
Yeah,
wanted to play
Ethan
too,
is
obviously.
doing his solo project, and so he did. I remember he did some of his solo stuff, and then he did like full band stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And then who else played that night? King Walrus. They played too.
Oh no, that was you're thinking of Slow Brew.
No, it was Ragged Jubilee, the Pushback, or maybe
No,
it was
you're
just
thinking of American
Garland.
Dirt and-
Yeah, American Dirt was
Mhm.
there.
Mhm. That was another show. Yeah, that was
Yeah.
a Sunday.
Who else played besides the Ragged Jubilee and the Pushback? I thought there was one other. Really?
Mm-mm. Yeah, it was just us that night. Yeah.
Because I know that you played with King Walrus and Magazine Dirty at Slow Brew.
Well, no, they played. That was another show. Because we played with it was the Pushback and King Walrus and then the Shine Brothers from L.A.
Oh, that was it.
That was the show.
I forget all
Yeah.
the shows that I
There's so many. You have to
Oh.
keep track of a lot of shows, girl.
have
That's
to
a big job.
constantly look at the blog and be like, okay, who's playing with who?
What did I do today?
Where am I?
Yeah, seriously.
I lose track because there's a lot of local bands, and I'm like, okay, this band is coming in from town. Who wants in?
Yeah, really.
And
That's kind of how it has to roll sometimes, I guess.
it's like a roulette table. Everybody bids on a number, and then I put the ball in, and it's rolling, and I'm like, red 47. I got it.
Maybe. Oh, it's on the line. Ooh.
Oh, it just rolled over into the black.
Yeah. What a pity. Well, you ready for another one?
Yeah. What's your next
Cool.
one?
This one is the printing press. I'm gonna need some assistance halfway through to catch some kazoo solo.
Found a penny, now multiply it by 5. Turn it into a dime. Oh, make a quarter dance, make a dollar sing, 'cause I'm making counterfeit money. You and me in my room. Oh, your body is the paper, baby. Oh, and your ink, no, it never dries. Oh, oh, up all night, assembly line, working on perfection till the morning light. Better watch out for them fans, baby. Oh, 'cause it surely be a crime. Oh, uncirculated bed, fine and rare. does it in stone. I don't mind. 'Cause you know we made a priceless pair. You ain't no make a priceless pair. You ain't no make a priceless pair.
Thank you.
So that was a printing press.
Indeed.
And is that based on true events? Have you been paying off dues with counterfeit money?
Nah, it's a big old metaphor.
So I can't ask you to make me fake money?
Well, you could, but you have a boyfriend, so.
So,
Since you asked.
what is the metaphor?
It's an encounter. It's of the intimate kind. It's kind of just portraying a scene, portraying a big intimate scene.
Good or bad?
Oh, very good one.
Okay.
Very good one. Very pleasurable one.
I'm still thinking about that one. What's your next song gonna be?
Good call. This one is yeah, I'll do Half Awake. This one's called Half Awake. And this one's actually on our EP that we just got done. We recorded down in Culver City with Dave Benitez and the Culver City Music Factory, which is really cool. He used to be in Oscar, like the band Oscar in the 90s. He's in a band called the Black Heartthrobs now in LA.
Oh yeah.
And they're really cool guys, and Dave is just super awesome, and him and Neil are really tight, and they just work together so well. And
Yeah, I've seen them play a lot. I saw them play at the San Luis Art Supply Christmas party at Sally Lou's.
Oh, nice. Yeah,
where
yeah.
I was the Christmas tree on stage with them.
That's awesome.
That
Didn't know
was
you were doing that.
that was a long time ago.
Yeah.
That was like December of 2010.
2010, yeah. Before
And then
everything.
I saw them before that same year play at Slow Art Center for one of Neil's shows.
Oh, nice. Cool.
And they covered a lot of Beatles songs. I remember that.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Even better.
Yeah, I like them. They gave Neil gave me a button of theirs.
Nice. Oh, with the bear?
No, the one with the black heart and the blue background
Oh, nice.
from one of their albums.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Sweet. Score. Yeah, so if you go to facebook.com/the pushback, you can get some info on how to get our EP. 4 tracks. We're really happy with it. And this one is, I think this was the first track on there. Brain is full of pain, but it's working. Soul is full of coal and it's burning. Bones are full of holes when I'm standing on my own 2 feet. Na 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 na. No 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 no. Asphalt underneath my skin and fire in my gut, clouds up in my cranium, and a time bomb for a heart. Na, 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 na. Oh, no, 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 no.
is full of liars and snakes. Will we get a chance to break? Just get a chance to claim your stay. Never live halfway. No. Sometimes this world has got you down. Gotta wipe away that heavy frown. Find yourself another town. Be free on your own 2 feet. Na 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 na.
What was that one called again?
Half Awake.
Yeah.
And that was the first song, you think, off of the EP?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I forgot what the track order is, and we changed it right after we sent it away. So I'm pretty sure it's the first track on the EP.
You know what's really funny? Remember when you played with Shine Brothers?
Mm-hmm.
And I was working the merch booth for...
Oh, man.
I was working the merch booth for Shine Brothers, you, and I had KCPR swag out.
Yeah, first of all, you saved me, and I appreciate that. That was awesome.
Yeah, no, it was no problem. Like, I helped... I mean, Grace and I, that was our first little collaboration together. And my first experience working with Slow Brew, so that was cool.
Awesome.
And it was funny because everybody kept coming up and asking about King Walrus and seeing if they had recordings and stuff like that. Because King Walrus has a crazy following in Slow.
They're awesome.
They
Garland's my boy too. He inspires me. He's so awesome.
I remember when he was solo. I met him when I was 18. He was a solo artist. And I had King Walrus on here in March. I recorded them.
Mm-hmm.
That was my first ever in studio.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
That was probably right before us because we were in March too, I thought.
Later March.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
This was the day before they opened up for Ceremony, and that was the 3rd, I think.
Oh, cool.
In Apomo. And I remember, I met Garland when I was 18, and I remember when he was in the Marquise, and then, like, Christian was in Bad Jeans, and, like, I remember, like, all those bands. It's crazy. And I remember there's, like, a bunch of people coming up to me at Slow Brew asking, like, oh, do you have recordings? I'm like, no. And I kept saying to Garland, like, hey, man, you need to get some recordings. There's a lot of angry people, and he's recording now.
Nice.
But there was a lot of people that would come by the merch booth, and they just saw your album, and they're like, wait, how much is this? And I was like, $3. They're like, yeah. So I think there's, like, tons of people that thought they were buying King Walrus CDs. I was like, no, you should buy that. It's $3. Like, definitely buy that. And
$3 is $3.
And I handed you a wad of money. I was like, I made this for you.
You're so awesome. I appreciate that.
I'm really good at selling things, apparently. I didn't know that I had this hidden talent.
Yeah. Well, stick with it.
I have to know the product, though.
Exactly. Well, here you go. See, now you get to really... You're getting it from, like, the roots right here. These are the roots of the product.
Yeah, you are the product.
I'm the product. Thanks.
Well...
No, I'm just kidding.
I used to work at the swap meet for this, like, t-shirt company called Dragonfly, and they would, like, teach me how to, like, be really shady. They're like, you gotta, like, do it like this. And I was like, that's weird. And I was, like, 16. And they were paying...
Why am I doing this?
And they were, like, paying me under the table. Or like, no, don't worry about it.
Nice.
It was weird.
Nice.
Yeah.
Weird is so good.
It was a surreal experience.
But hey, it made you stronger and more prepared for...
The next song.
For the next song, yes. Segue. Enter pickle segue.
I'm so good at segues. That's my talent.
You need like one of those like cheesy DJ buttons, but just for segue, because I know that
How about you just tag along with me and do that? Like, people would think you have some kind of, like, weird head injury or, like, compulsion.
I
You're like,
I have a weird head injury.
you have to say segue at certain times.
Segue.
Like, oh, he's my friend. He's the only person that has OCD worse than me. Because if you've seen me work, you're like, no, it has to be like this. Matt's like,
Yeah.
why? And I'm like, just, it feels better.
Yeah, it's my brain.
It
Darn it.
hurts.
Yeah.
It hurts if it's over there. Yeah, no, you should be my Segway guy. Just walk around behind me and go, Segway.
Segue.
And then go to the
Pickle segue.
go to the Segway store in Pismo and go, Segway.
People, let's go to Pismo today. Why? No reason.
Segway.
Won't tell you till we get there. Oh boy.
What's the next song called?
This one is called "Pulling the Plug." This is one I wrote in like 2000. Oh man, 2006.
That's a long time ago.
Yeah.
I was 15.
Wow. 2006. I was 19. Yeah, I was 19. 19 when I wrote this. So I was like 7 years ago. Ugh. But it's okay. It stands the test of time, hopefully. Still means the same thing. So that's all it. Here we are again, trapped in ourselves again, shattering silences with eyes. What a lovely sky. Life support is easier when you're pulling the plug. Life support, oh Lord, is easier when you're in the waiting room. So should have lifted up that veil. Should have looked between your eyes. Oh, should have signed for. Should have signed for a test drive. Should have signed for. Should have signed for a test drive. Oh, should have known. Life support is easier when you just don't give a damn anymore. Are you sure?
sure? Are you sure?
Thanks, everyone.
I always clap at the end of every song. When you don't
Me
hear
too.
me,
If I wasn't
whenever.
playing.
Well, I mean not every song. Like if I'm in a crowd, and I don't like the band, I won't clap. But why would
Right.
I have a band that I don't like on my show?
Exactly.
See, there's where that comes in. That logic.
Mm-hmm.
So that song was called
That was called Pulling the Plug.
Dupe.
And we're off.
I can do that super fast. Like, yeah, no. Someone in I don't know, Los Osos, their head just exploded.
Nice.
The frequency was right.
Perfect.
So what's,
Do they get this in Los Osos?
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah, you
oh
betcha.
yeah.
You betcha. So they get it in Fargo too?
Apparently so. Or Signal, you can hear it. It breaks up at Camp Roberts,
Oh, cool. Nice.
up north of San Miguel, I think. And then you can't hear it past the rock on the highway, the giant rock by the highway on Pismo. In Pismo, like when you're driving and there's that giant rock, as soon as you go by, it goes like immediately. And some parts of Oro Grande you can hear it, but after you get out of the mountains, like out of the 5 cities area, you can hear it pretty well. Like you can hear it until like Santa Maria.
Nice. Wow.
I want to get a more powerful transmitter so I can be like, screw you, mountains. 5 cities is going to hear us.
Right through the mountains.
Yeah, just blast through those mountains.
Just frack right through those mountains.
But you can hear KCPR from anywhere on kcpr.org
That is true.
because we have a live stream.
I actually told a lot of my friends back in Maryland to listen. And I have to give a East Coast shout out to my Maryland peeps. Hopefully y'all's listening. That would be really cool.
Shout out to Maryland peeps in Frederick.
Yeah, that's right. I have some friends in Frederick. I have some friends in all over.
I do too.
Nice.
Trevor, who used to be a DJ here, is from Frederick, and so is Ryan, who just visited me. We did a show together on Tuesday.
Cool.
Not to be confused with Frederickson. That's in Virginia.
Mm-hmm. In Fredericksburg.
Oh, yeah.
That's another one.
Where's Fredericksburg?
It's in Virginia, pretty sure.
Really?
Yeah, they like to just Frederick everything down there. I guess.
Because I know people get confused with Frederickson and Frederick because they're the same distance from D.C.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And they're kind of like analog towns.
Mm-hmm. Frederick's really up and coming though. They're getting to be like almost a triangle between DC and Baltimore, as far as like a metropolitan force. You know.
That's cool.
Yeah, they're growing. They're really cool town.
I've been told Baltimore is really cool
Very cool.
because Jesh Greg, who's going to be on at 6, he lived in DC
Nice.
for a really long time.
Oh, cool. I didn't know that.
Yeah, and my friend Dan, who I used to do a radio show with for a really, 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 really long time,
Uh-huh.
he lives in DC now, and I think he was living in Frederickson
Okay.
in Virginia.
Mm-hmm.
But they both tell me like Baltimore and DC is really cool.
Lot going on.
Greg says that he
Yeah.
loves Baltimore. That's his favorite city. And that's also what Daniel Higgs told me of Lungfish because I had dinner with him.
Oh, cool.
And he told me Baltimore is the best. That's why he still lives there.
It seriously is. I mean, it's got a lot of art going on. It's got MICA, the Maryland Institute College of Art, right there, big art school. It also has a lot of art collectives, like a lot of like pretty much dilapidated warehouses that artists are kind of coming in and doing big collectives in, and like co-ops and big studio spaces and that kind of thing. A lot of street art, a lot of cool people just funky, weird people, very eclectic. So it's great. A lot of stuff going on. And you can see
Yay.
a show like any day of the week down in Federal Hill or Fells Point.
That's cool.
Yeah, and for like a few bucks, you could see local bands that are really artistic and really good, really weird.
I went to the East Coast one time. I went to New York City. I flew from LAX to JFK.
Oh man,
Yeah.
2 really, really great airports.
It was
Ugh.
fantastic.
Yeah.
Well, I flew into JFK. I arrived at like 5 a.m., so it was before everything was all poop.
Ugh.
And
Yeah.
I just got into a cab. I was like, just take me to East Village. I need to go to bed right now. And I was there for a week in New York City, and I spent time in Brooklyn and in Manhattan mostly Manhattan. It was really fun. So that's my
Cool.
only exposure to the East Coast, and then flew from JFK back to LAX.
Oh wow.
Yeah. And took a cab to and from the airport at JFK, and then my family drove me to LAX and drove me back, and they were like, never again.
Yeah.
You drive yourself next time.
Yeah, I used to go up to New York. I used to try to go up there at least once a year with friends and stuff, and we would just park in. Well, we didn't need to fly, but either way, like just driving into New Jersey, parking there, and then taking the PATH train in. And like some people would even go into like the airport in Jersey and just like take a train over or something. JFK is
It was
just so
cheap,
nuts.
though. It was like wildly cheap.
Oh, good.
I got my tickets for cheap, so I wasn't picky. I was like, whatever's cheap.
Nice.
I just
Red
happened
eye,
to be there.
whatever.
Yeah, I
You
did
just-
the red eye.
That's what I did too when I visited Portland when I used to live back home in Maryland.
There's way more turbulence on the red eye, though. I found that out.
Yeah.
And that was my first time flying, so I'm like stuck to the chair, and it would shake a lot, and I was having an anxiety attack for like 5 hours.
Oh yeah. I had a mini one at first. I did because it was like my first time. I was like freaked out. I didn't know what was going on.
Yeah, no. For 5 hours, I was like tense. Like I felt like like, you know how your stomach feels really up when you're on like a roller coaster or something? It's just up.
Mm-hmm.
I was like that all the time. Like my stomach is in the back of my mouth right now.
Yum. All right. How about another?
Yes.
Cool.
We got 9 minutes.
Ooh.
Ooh.
All right, sweet. This one's pretty new too. When did I? Yeah, this is super new. This one's like a few months old.
What's it called?
This one's called Hunger Pains.
Every step, every pedal to the floor, every cheap shot keeps me wanting more. Always biting off more than I can chew. Every mile marker, babe, all the vistas. Keeping pace just to fill my tank. Always biting off more than I put away. Yeah, you can uproot a tree, but you can't stop a seed from growing. Yeah, we're growing every day. every sight, every appetizing sound. Never starve 'cause I buried all my rations in the ground. Always biting off more than I can spout. Oh, I'm a crab in the Chesapeake, always calling at your feet, biting off more than I can eat. Ooh, uproot a tree and don't stop those seeds from growing. You can uproot a tree, but you can't stop a seed from growing. Yeah, we're growing every day. Thanks.
So do you want to play one more song?
I can squeeze one more in there.
Squeeze really hard.
I'll try.
Yeah.
Everyone squeeze. Everyone in radar
Wait.
land.
Ah!
Plop. Here it comes.
Okay.
Wake up in the morning with a head full of lies. Living day to day with different alibis. Got me in the afternoon, pouring cement in the back of my head. You don't play the game to win, you play to watch you dead. Time goes faster when you're alive. Time goes faster when you're alive. Midnight rolls around. Midnight rolls around. Midnight rolls around. Finally call. And all my troubles seem to fall. Then you bust up out of nowhere with a new. Oh, I played your game to win. You're the one to lose. Because time goes faster when you're alive. Oh, my, yeah. Now I'm chopping up the pieces of my past. I ain't got time to stall. My heart is burning fast. Gotta find a pretty mama who's long and true. For the California sun, for the Maryland blue. Time goes faster when you laugh. And there's no better time. There's no better time to fly.
Thank you, KCPR.
What was that song called?
That one was March Madness. That's like one of the first.
It's about basketball.
It clearly. Get ready.
March Madness.
No, it was. That was one of the first that I was really confident with and happy with, and meant a lot, and kind of happened at the right time and during March. Go figure. It was really cool.
That's
really
cool.
good. Really good song for me.
Thank you for being on my radio show.
Biba, thank you. I really appreciate it, and I hope to be back very soon. I know there's a long waiting list.
You know, yeah, it is true.
Yes.
It's like a month wait.
Yes.
It's usually about a month away to get on my show. And then sometimes I'm like, I don't really feel like having a band. I'm going to play these recordings that I found.
Heck
so
yeah.
Sometimes it's a month wait.
Yeah.
But I think that I have something planned for next week and the week after.
Cool.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That is crazy.
Yeah. Well, thank you for being on my show.
Thank you, Biba.
And you're listening to KCPR, San Luis Obispo, 91.3 FM. And here's Automatic DJ. It's going to play literally things on a loop. It's going to play David Bowie or several other artists like tons of times for God knows what reason.
Yes.
So keep that tuned. We're going to get it fixed. Don't worry.